Oh, here we go. And we're live. Welcome. Let's turn that down. Hi, everyone. Anyone that's in here, welcome. Um, yeah, up the so rare. What we saying? What we saying? Get a little pop-out chat so if anyone speaks, I can see. Lovely. Right. Here we are. See the people. What are we going to do with our so rare team? That's the question now. Um, so let's put it on Twitter, see if anyone gets it. Join. Oh, well, I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. Don't know what's going to happen. I've not really ever done live stream before, so this is very new for me. I'll keep the chat up. Yeah, like, from studio. What's happening there then? We good? We good. We good. We good. Lovely. Right. We good. Um, yeah, I'm just excited to see who's going to join. If anyone's going to join, drop a message saying hi. I need to decide what I'm going to do with my team this week. So let's have a look. So, do I really want to go down the auction route? Oh, let's do a free ticket first. Might as do that. Get some free wheel spin. Get some essence. That'd be good for the stream. Competition clue. I feel like I'm always getting the competition clues. Really frustrating. 970 essence at the minute. So not quite there at the minute. Um, yeah, I'll just hopefully can actually build it up a little bit. Let's just keep going looking at this. Right. Delete that. Let's have a look what's going on here then. So I want to get a rare lineup in. I just don't know where though. Let's have a look at who's playing where. Actually, how much are these going for now? 31. Is that gone up? £117 at the moment. Well, I might have gone up a little bit from when I was last playing. Like, I don't know. It's kind of a little bit not disappointing, but actually a little bit less than I thought. How we getting on? Anyone in the building? Don't know. We'll have to keep trying. Um, yeah, I don't really know what to do with this team, to be honest. Um, I'll put a chat out in so anyone does actually pop out and speak. Just don't know what to do. I kind of thought, whoa, I wonder what that Michael is. That the first no, what did number one go for? Let's have a look at what number one Michael Lisa went for. 1,400, I reckon. 1,338. That's actually not, well, no, that's bad. That's absolutely stinking. God, he's got a good score, hasn't he? No, okay, what's his first version for? 38 quid. And what? Blimey. But they played in, he played for a different team, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so he played for SBVGG Grooververf, and now he plays for Eintracht Frankfurt. So he's got a good transfer there, isn't he? Um, yeah, I don't know. I was just intrigued at like different lineups, to be honest with you. I just don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. Don't really know. Um, let's have a look at who's playing what. So let's have a look. So I quite, for me, I love Arena. I'm not really that kind of guy. Um, I'm doing six, doing five. Is that live? Can we not? Oh, we can. Can we join? Yes, we've still got 1 day, 1 hour till we can join the latest deadline. Um, what else? So we got an hour and 58 to that. Contenders now locked. 3 hours till Div 2. And what's that saying? 660. It's not bad. It's still 600 players. Like, God, there's gonna be 8 people that are not gonna get 500 essence. That is gonna be brutal. Um, yeah, that's gonna be hardcore. That. I'm pretty sure I should be live streaming this. I think my live stream should be working. I don't know. According to this, it's working. Um, one view. Yeah, let's go. If you're watching, let me know. Drop a comment. Say hi. Let me know what you're currently thinking. Um, I'm intrigued to know what everyone thinks about this weekend. If you're playing, what you're playing, what you're doing. Let me know. What should I do? Should I go for a rare lineup? Should I just stick to? Just 600 people is not that many. Oh, I'm tempted. I'm so tempted. Let's have a look at the other competitions. So La Liga is kind of fake because it's got La Liga's got like half the teams playing. What about this one? It's only 496 in that. Well, that you guarantee yourself luminescence playing in that at the minute. That's mad, isn't it? $30 for 125th. So if you play that, top 50 percentile are gonna get something. Um, that's mad. That's absolutely mad. Stop pressing that, by the way. It's really irritating. This shit. Um, I don't know what to do here. I'm a bit stumped. I was thinking about buying a new team, and I'm a bit of a sucker for a new team. I want an in-season rare team. I just think I can make so much money. I wish there's people in the stream that could actually help me and talk me through what they're doing. Because I'd be quite intrigued to find out what other people are actually doing, to be honest. Because I'd like to know from their perspective what's happening. Uh, yeah, even I don't know what I'm doing, to be brutally honest. Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? It's really tough. Like, just don't really know. I really want to like set a team that's going to be better for next week. By the way, this is how I do my videos all the time. I'm literally just scrolling through, chilling, watching, and I come down with an actual video. But the start of the season is such a tricky one. I never wanted to do contender. Um, yeah, I always thought about doing maybe La Liga or I mean I could stick my Southampton team. I was going to actually have a look and see what Southampton stat there are. Guys, if you're in there, please can you say hi? Like I really want to know who's in it. And I can chat with you and maybe look at your teams and stuff and go from you. Like this is a pretty chilled open stream. I don't. This is my first ever stream. Let's talk about it. Like get your names in the chat. Get your so rare IDs in the chat, and I'll have a look at squads because to be honest with you, I'm a bit of a flapper, a bit of faff. Um, yeah. So shall we have a look at Southampton? Southampton. Now I don't know what to do here because I was thinking about this. I think auctions come up soon. Right, instant buy. Yeah. See, oh, so many expensive players. I'd probably go for an out of season Daniel Perez. But then I've already got Taylor Hart-Bellis. So it's like, how do you decide that? I bought a Matsuki yesterday for £8. I thought that was really good value. I think it's £8. Where's my gallery? My gallery says, yeah, £8.10. I just thought that was such good value, considering he actually does start quite a lot of games. So I was like, I can't not take that. Um, yeah, that for me was just an absolute game changer. Like couldn't be more obvious. Yeah. I am right for the sound is the main thing, so I was just making sure I was well sound. Um, yeah, cool, blimey. Let's make sure everyone knows about the stream as well. Like, one people's coming in. Duncan, get in, son. Come on. Let's share this. I just want to do some live streaming because I've seen so many good people do live streaming recently. Like, I watch Flindles a lot. I don't comment in it, but I do watch it a lot. I should actually comment more. Um, but I really enjoy his. I just watched a bit of Quinny's and Harry's, and that was really good. And it just makes me want to buy more cards so bad. I just want to get more. Yeah, it's really hard. Like, I really struggle not being able to just chill and uh, with my squad that I've got. Made some good squads though, so I have actually got some players that I actually really like. And actually, I'm quite happy with what I've got so far. Um, let's have a look at what we've got going on then. So, Bundesliga, English League, La Liga, like, is boosted, but I just don't know if I see value in La Liga unless you get, like, a top team. Like, that's the only problem with La Liga. These three are out of bounds. For me, it's these five. Like, what would my gut tells me to go for a Saints team because it is Southampton. 665 though, man. So they've got seven eligible. Let's have a look. So realistically, I need to buy a new goalkeeper. Wellington, I've got Matsuki at the minute. That's where he would go in, and then I'd probably go my extra as. Well, I could actually use an out of season buff. I don't know. Really struggling. Hi guys, if you're new to the live stream, come and just put your name in the chat. Tell me what you're doing this weekend. I'd like to get bounce off people and find out what you're doing. Um, yeah, I'm really incisive. So I've kind of gone still done. I'm kind of waiting for Prem. I've got loads of Prem players come back. So my classic teams next week are going to be mental. I'm going to have to enter loads of arenas just because I've got so many players. To the point where I was actually thinking about offloading some because I've just got so much. Um, Currently, I am playing uh, Arena 27 with my English League 2 team this week. It's my first new team, so I've gone with what I think is a very strong team. Um, Manning, James Bree, Shienza, Dobbin, like Daniel Perez. I think that's actually super solid. Um, and I know I'm playing Watford away, but for me, it's a case of that is an epic team. Um, the other thing I did actually think about doing today, which I might look at doing, so that's going to be my team. I have got Kyle Laring on the bench, but I was actually thinking about taking Kyle Laring out of the bench because I know these 4 5 will start. Like, I would be shocked if one of them didn't start. Um, and I'm actually thinking about maybe going for a streak as well in the English second division because I currently have like a whole sample stack. So currently I could go. I could do a Daniel Pretz version, but I've got. I need a new defender. Oh, I thought I had a defender. No, oh, because I've gone two in thing, but I've got a Zaz, which I think I'll go in there. It's because I've got Kyle Lowry in there. I go Kyle Lowry in there, and then I've got Flynn Downs who go in there. So I just need pull Kyle Lowry out. I don't know what to do, man. I just think it could be an easy um, set of points. So have a look and see if there's any like players out there like worth buying, like for my limited section. So I like if I look at the English League Two in season, I need what did I need? I need a defender and forward. Jarrett Bowen's see, I love Jarrett Bowen, but there's no way 80 quid is worth it at the minute. As soon as those streaks drop down, I think it's going to really go like lower. Um, yeah, I just don't think it's going to be worth it. Hello, mate. Watching you on my PS5 while doing my lineups. I'm heavily interested in Belgian Pro League. Chris, another Chris. Nice to hear from you. Yeah, do you know what? I I'm really I, I'm not massively keen on the Belgian league. Now, I'll have a look at it because you're playing it. And I like the fact. Actually, can you tell me why you're into Belgian Pro League and why you're heavily invested into it? I'd actually be interested to hear your thoughts. Like, what you think? Like, is it because you think it's easy for streaks? Is it another reason? I'm actually quite intrigued at your reasoning behind that. Um, let me have a look at why has it gone to game week? I want to game week 5. Jupiler Pro League. So you've gone for Jupiler Pro League. Have you gone limited or rare, Chris? I am. I want to know what you're invested in. So you've gone for. You say you've gone for Belgian Pro League. I want to know. So if I'm looking at limited, 2,000. To be fair, 2,000 isn't that bad, even in limited, considering it's already had a game week. Um, and also, Chris, who's your teams in it? Like, is it worth investing in? Rare 600. Yeah, no, 600 again. That's had two game weeks. So, and if you get Club Brugge stack, you're probably laughing. In fact, let me just log into Sorare Inside. So I've got Sorare Inside. If you guys haven't seen this before, um, this is actually quite helpful for you guys that haven't seen it before. So Jupiler Pro League. Let's go match odds. So match odds basically will take us through everything that effectively with the fixtures. So let's go Jupiler Pro League. Why can't I go Jupiler Pro League? Oh, group by country competition. Yeah, sorry. And then why? I don't know why it's being white. Oh, is it because I'm on? Ah, it's because I'm on. Oh, it's because it's jump. Why is it jumping so many game weeks? That's a bit irritating, to be honest. Limited my account is pure legends. I finished fifth and tenth last. Whoa, man, dude, that is unreal. Fifth and tenth. Holy moly. Who have you got? Oh, actually no, you know what? I'll have a look at your account in a minute. I was gonna say what teams are you running? Because man, that is unbelievable. No wonder your stat. How much did you win as well? That is insane. So Saint Royal Union Saint Gilloise. Club Rouge, Genk are your three main people in there. I'm going to go football as well because I like on football. I was quite large, but football is football. But I quite like knowing um, Belgium, so Jupiler League. Belgium First Division. Is that it? Okay. So Union St. Gilloise won four, and Westerlo got battered. Now Westerlo have got Genk, so I'm assuming Genk are the team that's that's Burnham Bournemouth until score. Oh man, do you know what? Scores always get screwed over by Opta. It really is a killer blow, especially when you feel like you're going to be like winning the week or something. Genk are a good side, so yeah, I would. I mean, Royal Union Saint Gilloise are playing. Who they got? They've got Volta Zagreb. They actually won their first game, so they're not bad. Club Brugge are away at Oud, who lost 3-1 to. Oh, it's a low team. You're laughing, aren't you? They lost to Sporting Charleroi, and then Genk are playing Westerlo. Oh, I tell you, I get you. I get it, Chris. I actually low key really get that. Like, I'd actually be so much into. Um, I can see why you've got into that now. I'm going to go to the market and have a look at that because you've enticed me in, Chris. I'm actually a little bit intrigued. I'm like, oh, a little bit of Jupiler League. I've never even really thought about going into Jupiler Pro League, to be brutally honest with you. Um, let's have a look then. So we've got what team did I say was Union Saint Gilloise? That's the team I'm going to look at. Here we are. So for a decent limited stack, you're looking at. Well, actually, oh, you didn't tell me what teams are you using, Chris? Because are you using a mixture of like players from different leagues? Like I'm not. So you was 11 points off first. I have Bruges Union. Yeah, so you've got like a really good mixture. I quite like that. And actually, I think sometimes in these leagues, especially the like these sort of leagues, there are. 'Cause even looking at this squad here, take away the popular player. Let's go highest average score. Like the scores weren't that high. Actually, do you know what would be better than just looking at this? Let's have a look at. I'm going to look at your calendar in a minute, Chris. Don't worry. I'm actually quite intrigued at what you've done. Let's have a look at. Oh, he came off the bench, this guy, for example. I don't really care. It's not him I'm after. He was £17. So, oh, that's Bodo Glint game. I don't want that game. I want the game that you played. Oh, that was midweek. So they played. Oh, they played midweek as well. Okay, that's interesting. That might make a difference to team moves though. So if I look at their team this week, what are we looking at? I mean, they're 74%, but they're out of Champions League. Oh, so they're going to Europa League phase. Oh, so they're going to Europa League phase. That's pretty good. Um, and they have 2 weeks without games, so they are probably going to start their strongest team. So you haven't got to worry about that. So looking at a team, I promise David he's a player. I know that. I actually would have him at Southampton. Um, Shoots, like not massively great scoring though. I actually can see why you need a mixture because that isn't massively great. Let's have a look then. Jokes aside, let's have a look at where their top scorers were. So Shoots last week got 78. Now he's £12. That's pretty good value. £14 for Darius Olieru. He comes off the bench though. Sealer's £27, and he got 55 and 100. Jesus, he's a bit of a baller. Promise David's 19 quid. So hang on, if I work this out, you could get. Well, let's work at the GK first. So let's say it's all in season. Don't because you could go one. Bruges the best. Yeah, but Bruges have got who Bruges got? Oh, maybe they are actually. They're away though. Oh, still 72% away. Wow. You have full collection of what? And all the stars. Jeez, you are smashing it. Like, no wonder your scores are unreal. How much did you win, by the way, Chris? Can you tell me how much you won? For coming, what was it, for fifth and tenth? Because that's actually, I reckon you must have got a bit of money from that. 100, 600, 100, 200? decent to be fair. So their starting goalkeeper is Vic Chambet, but I thought Coffee was a starting goalkeeper. Am I tracking that one up? Well, no, they are. Shouldn't have got because Coffee's from Europe. He has to play both games to get ahead. Oh, so he is actually likely to come in and take the spot. So yeah, maybe I'll look at Club Bruges then, because that team sounds like they're all over the shop at the minute. Have um have Club Bruges still got Hans Vanaken? Is that his name? Club. I think I crafted him one year and sold him because I didn't pay this league. Right, so you can tell this team's good because you're looking at 70 quid already. Jeez, no wonder. Like, it's definitely you can tell Club Brugge is popular as well, Chris. Because if you actually look, he actually has they have some very good scoring. Brandon Mecchia, he's the Belgian centre half that played in the World Cup, and he's quite good. Tresoldo, wow. So you are paying. Oh, and Vanaken. They have still got Vanaken. I always thought he was league removed, Vanaken. I could be wrong. Don't me wrong. I just thought he was link removed. I don't know why. Decent, a decent size. And actually, with Club Brugge, you could pretty much £106, 15,000 essence. Jeez. As in, you just got 15,000 essence just from Jupiler League. Holy guacamole. Jan Sommer's the goalkeeper. Did not know that. Hanley Hamboon Lee. Christ, they're expensive. Spent £800 the pro, made friends. Yeah, this is it, mate. This is what I'm telling you. Like, I was actually thinking about this. Like, you will make money back. Like, let's have a look at their rare because I think limited's a bit overpriced at the minute. I mean, you've done well. If you spent 800 and you made 300 back, to fair play. But I think it's a little bit overpriced because when that drop dies down in a week or two time, that's going to really struggle. 10th was 12,000 essence. Holy. No wonder. Like, I actually sometimes think I'd rather, some of these leaderboards when you get to this, for example, and you get to this. When I see $30 and then that's 2,000 essence, I thought it was more than that. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. I'd rather win. You probably get more at 2,000 essence this time of season in two crafts potentially than you would $30, especially on rare. Um, what did you get on limited? So 2,000. Actually, they do a much better split on limited. See, that actually makes sense because if you get a limited, I suppose though, no, because 12,000 essence instead of is ridiculous. Like you said, you made £150. Like that's more than $100 for six. So you effectively came fifth without actually finishing fifth because 11th to 20th probably made as much money as 6th to 10th. So Christ, that is good value. But actually, when I look at this now and I think to myself, oh, you know what? Where does I say market? Hang on. If I went to the market and I went limited and I went club, if I went to Union Saint, right? Hear me out. Just make sure we've got more there. That is much better value now, in my opinion, than what you've just paid. Does that make sense? I like if you look at those Club Bruges figures, like someone who scored 100 would have cost well easily, easily 400 quid now. Yeah, hit Forbes and oh mate, that's just unbelievable, Paul. Are you going into any other leagues, Chris, or are you just going to stick with? In fact, I don't know why I keep asking you. I'm going to look at your squad. I need to open this up a little bit. Let me look at for you. So what's your name? Sorry. on this game. It is Pure Legend. Can't spell. Legends. Here you are. Oh yeah, getting that Club Rouge up. Let's all look. Sorry, I'm not going to be nosy and have a look at all your transactions because I'm a bit nosy. Yeah, Prem's a good shout, and also it's easy to watch Prem. And what I tell you what's going to be good about Prem this year with the hot streaks is when you start crafting a lot of Prem players, you eventually go when you start crafting a lot of players, you're going to eventually build that up so that how do I word this? When you start building it up, you're going to end up eventually having like so many players from craft that you're not going to sell off. You'll end up being able to do loads of hot streaks during the weekend because, like anyone says, Prem fixtures are so spread out. Do you know what? I actually really enjoyed this live stream. You've actually opened my mind up a bit, Chris. My God, you really like your, you really do like your, so rare, uh, Jupiler League. Man, fair play. You've absolutely smashed it. Like, you made some trades as well, I see. Fair play, but let's actually have a look at your squad. So, oh, got me and Chelsea stat. Got one rare card. Pedro Neto, get that gone, mate. Overspent on some card. I plan to try and win it back in the first month. Almost had that. Yeah, to be fair, mate, I actually don't blame you either. Have you bought another Hans Vanaken out of interest? Is that another one? Like, are you double stacking? Oh my God, some of your crafts are a joke. So you've got Dylan Williams from Motherwell. So actually, you could even start going to other leagues, man. Hans Vanaken 62, Tresoldo 61. I mean, it's expensive, but like you're going to get that back. Like I actually wouldn't be too worried about you getting. And actually, at the end of the day, you've already won 300 quid, so you spent 800. So the only thing is you've got to remember is, and just to bear that in mind, you've spent 800, but you don't want to be thinking at the end of the year, oh, I've got that in player value. I mean, the best thing to do is when 800 quid cash like straight, and then have the players left over. That would be insane. Shame I can't have a look at your. I can have a look at your collections because your collections must be unreal. Oh, you're not a Chelsea fan, are you? You just sold the Forbes. Yeah, man. What'd you sell them for? 70 quid. That's good money. Put that back in Premier League. Holy moly. You know what? You know what you should do? If you're going to sell all those players for 300, make a Premier League rare team. Because you win your money back quite quickly, I reckon, rare team. Because remember, there's so many less people playing rare than there is. And if you've got that cash to do it, that's why I'm tempted to do the Southampton one because you can't, there's so much less competition in there. Don't know why I'm looking for that. I want to look for your limited. I want to look for your 26, 27. So you've got 22 out of 30. Oh, Jesus Christ. You are annihilating this scene. Oh no. To be fair, I'm a Southampton fan, so it doesn't really matter. You don't bother me this year. I'm stuck in it with my -4. um, Saint Trudini, Royal Charlotte. Man, you have gone all out on your. You've definitely like locked down, haven't you, on that? Like fair play. You're actually making me rethink mine though now. Do you know what? You're making me rethink mine because I've done mine. I'm going to show you mine quickly. I'm I'm sticking with my. I don't know. I've only made one team. I might try and make a second team actually. But looking at the rewards here, are they good? Are they bad? So it's 10,000 for 11 to 25. I mean, it's slightly worse, isn't it? And yet I paid similar. Looking at my gallery, by the way, I've just gone heavy Southampton a minute. I had a loads of Celtic players at one point. So I'm in the top 3%, but I was actually looking at how much it would cost to level up. How much would it cost to complete all? 14 cards. That would cost me a fortune. Taylor Bellett's got 26 quid. I just don't know. Oh, Mabama, that's the new one I need to sign as well. I need to get him into the club. Uh, I kind of have everyone. I'm Matsuki at rare, so I can use him at rare. I bought Finazaz boosted. I feel like I should use him just in case. Casey starts. But I'm also tempted can brag as well. I bought boosted. I don't know why I did it because I'm probably a muppet, but I saw it and I was like, oh, but it's boosted for how many game weeks? Till the 4th of September. And in the championship, that's so much. Like, I've only got to get Finn's house playing once. That's absolutely crucial. I don't know what to use this week, actually. My plan is eventually to get a Jarrett Bowen. But I don't know. Bowen's on fire. Um, I shouldn't be seeing that soon. They're my rivals shit. Right. So we looked at your Jupiler League. I'm just going to have a look at Eredivisie. Um, FC Twents are the favourites to win this weekend. That is absolutely mad. Right, I'm gonna have a look at manager sales. I'm gonna have a look at what's going on in the Eredivisie. I don't know much on the Championship. Yeah, to be honest, mate, I only know because I'm a Southampton fan. I do love it though because the only thing with Championship I love is that um you play week in weekend, sorry, and Tuesday nights. So there's a lot of like usability. Oh god, it's a tough league, but it is a tough league. However, it is actually not that tough. Because you've got who have you got? You've got Southampton main team, West Ham, Wolves probably main team. Borough will be up there. I mean, there is a few you can talk about. Wrexham you could chuck in there, like Harry. I know his trade is going for a Wrexham stack. I need to watch his video actually. Absolutely disgusting going for Wrexham, but I know he's a Welsh lad, so I do get it. But ugh, we're beating 5-1 again, 5-1 again. Ole, ole. Right. Back to what I was on to. Sorry, I've gone right tangents on live streams. So my thing for me is I was debating between a Eredivisie or a Liga Portugal stack. Now I was actually thinking Ajax. I like Ajax, man. They seem to be like a good team. Well, he's got some good scores. Didn't play the last game. Interesting. Uh, Daily Blind's not that value. Oscar Gluck, will he play? Probably play, but is he the number one goalkeeper? Yeah, that's interesting. Blimey, 17 quid, and he's averaging that. Getting me. That'll fly up in price if he stays at that. £17 for a player that's doing that. Holy moly! So I'd probably buy an out season of him if I was going to do it. 17. I need a defender. What Chat Enrique? Play came on. Started stuff. He'll be alright. He's a fullback, I believe, is he not? Now, let's have a look at Sorare. Let's go Ajax. I like Ajax. I went PSV last year and they were just so hit and miss. That's the only issue with Eredivisie is they can be high scoring leagues. And I went all in last year. I went Mara Junior, Joey Veerman, he's probably still worth a bit now. Uh, the goalkeeper I crafted twice, Kovar, what his name is. Perisic was probably my poor choice because he kept getting injured. So I don't know. I just want a team that's going to be a bit solid. Julian Brandt, he must be on here and worth a fortune. 64, yeah, because he's going to be unreal for them, I reckon. But I would actually probably go. What they said about centre mids? Is that Reguilon, the one I saw for £17? Yeah. Man, he is good. That is a good value card. To be starting for Ajax and £17, that's mad. So you go 25. I'd probably. Oh, let's have a look at. Actually, let's break it down. Don't. This is going to tempt me. This is. I know it is. I know I'm stupid. I'm going to be tempted. Chamry K. It's a Cura. Isn't he favourite to start? Oh, so, but can both. They're leaving. Sorry, my bad. So they're both going to go. Vindal, is he playing? Nope, he's back up. Luca Rossa. He's £44. Daily Blind, I'm sure starts. And back up, apparently. Bass is going to start. So you could even go Bass with who's the other centre off? They said. Oh man, he's not even on it. So look at is he on instant? Oh, he's on it. Oh, £33. Okay, that's still not bad though, is it? Like, I'd probably go. Let's be honest. Go Bass. Go Bass. Go. Oh, do you know what though? What's Chan Enrique's scores like? Because I think he's been bought in, hasn't he? Because he played for Monaco last year. His scores were all right, not great to be fair. Maybe I would go with Bass then. Who did he play for last year? Olympiacos. Okay. So again, he's been bought in. He's actually quite a good scorer. So I'd probably go Bass. The 22 plus 17, absolute laughing. So that's 40 quid. Now, the interesting one of Ajax would be their forward position. I think that would be quite expensive. So you've got Mika Gotts, who you could go, oh, actually, is he out? Something. Gotts is close to trans. Oh, he's going. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a bit of an upset. It's just so rare. Some good price there. You're looking to get. Yeah, I like to have a bit of variation across the leagues, Chris, because I really honest, I just like having that. Oh, do you know what? I can watch Ajax today. Oh, tomorrow I can watch Southampton. Oh, then I can watch my Premier League teams, and then like it just keeps the weekend a bit alive. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not necessarily the best way to go about it, and probably not the best. It's so rare, but it's probably quite fun. Uh, who would I go up front? Well, they signed that Tolu Orica there. Like, I'm not sure about him. Don't know if he's in. Oh, Oh no, he's favourite to start from. I liked him. I really liked him at Wolves. He's very good player at Wolves. I think he'll do quite well. Um, so I'd probably go him. So that's what 70 quid. How much is an out of season Mark Andre to Stegen? Right, I'm just going to add a new tab to the right. Not my actually just want to duplicate tab. Thank you. So rare. Christ. So taking away that, so I don't lose all my Ajax stuff and that and that. In fact, actually, do I have a to Stegen in my club? I don't know if I do. Classic. I don't know he's on my new need. 1 week, £10 classic. Holy. My God, is there any actual percentage though? And I need you to. Oh my God, watch it, get on my head. Yeah, I get that. I will watch the Pro League. Yeah, exactly. And you've got loads of different teams, mate, so you can probably play different things. Is there anyone else in the chat? Feel free to comment. Let me know what you're doing. Me and Chris have been having a great conversation. He's smashing Pro League at the moment, so fair play to him. I decided to go for the hardest league probably on the game in the championship and probably flop, but who knows? You never know. Mark Andre Stegen. So you're looking at 95 quid. No, see, I'd want a version where he's got 7% is £17. That's not bad. 7% collection bonus, really good as well, actually. 4% 15, 20, any advance on 7. 7% is good, to be fair. So let's work it out. If I went, if I calculate on this thing, let's have a calculator. Yeah, here we go. All right, give me that calculator. So if I went 17.09 plus, and I go back to my other players, and I went for, I'd actually probably go for Tulu. He came on, but he's got to start at some point, hasn't he? His Wolves scores are really low. Then Wolves were in a terrible position last year, weren't they? And then I'd go 31.89. Did I say I'd add anyone from this? Ed Varson might start. No way, not £2.88. Who did you put the Benfica? Okay. Then I said midfield. I said I'd go for uh, Regeer. That's 17 plus £17.09. Not bad. Uh, and then my defense, in defense, I would go for um, Bass Bass or okay, probably Bass. £22.65. £22.65. And then I need one more player. Now, I'm telling you, for an Ajax stack, I think that's pretty good. I'd probably go for someone who's actually going to be um, quite like Julian Brandt. I know he's expensive, but I do like him. He's such a consistent scorer as well. You know he's going to get you in the high scores. Oscar Gluck is good, but he's so inconsistent. That's the problem with Oscar Gluck. What's so inside? This guy must be a Ajax fan. Uh, Rosegate rotates a bit weird, but Rosemary might have Devon stuff in. I'm starting with Shelbourne. Centre back. Curious who sees compared next to Blin this season because Coast. Oh, so they're saying Daddy Blin might start for Yuri Bass. Now that makes me a bit nervous. So maybe I should go with um what's his face in defence instead of Bass because he might not start Chad Enrique. So we need to add plus two. I'll go plus £2.85. So still looking at 91 quid. I think that's really good value actually for Ajax. I think it's actually making me very tempted. Um, and then our spare player, we'd probably be looking at somebody like oh, he's not going to start. He's going to come off the bench anyway. Who have we got that we could start? So we've got Davy Klassen, probably not a terrible shout. What's he going for? £19. Such an average scorer though, David Klassen. Like, I want someone who's gonna. I really like Oscar Glue. Let's have a look. So left wing, got coach Edwards. I'm starting to expect two to start this game. Bergwijn didn't try to either. Gluck has a great chance to start depending on where Gotts can play or not. So lots going to happen on this Gotts, isn't it? Like what's happening with this Gotts? Now let's go to the uh Eredivisie. Is there any news on him? So let's go to Ajax. They got Herenveen at home, Telstar away, and then PSV at home. So they've got some tough fixtures, but I still like their team. I think they're a good side. Um, I don't. Oh, here you go. This might be an interesting story. Got late, not transfer talk related. Um, 2 minutes for kickoff. 2 minutes for kickoff. He was replaced. That is a tricky one. Oh, maybe he's going to fall through there. Oh, that. See, this is an interesting one now because you do own a Mika Gotts card, you're in a good position either way, aren't you? Because he's either going to play or he isn't. Like, and if he plays for PSG, great. Your value's still going to be there. I can see why people like him. Jesus Christ, that scoring is incredible. Stephen. I'll probably go Stephen because I think he's actually a solid option. What does So Rare say about actually Ajax's chance? What do they say about Berg didn't try to find. Problem is, he can start his game. Man, I'm tempted for an Ajax stack. That's one I haven't really thought about before. While I'm waiting on that, if I go to play? See, for me, it's a lot about also what you can get out of it. So, like, if I go now to um, period of age, which I've got an hour and 15 minutes to sort out. What am I looking at? Like, what's the league looking like? So it's 2,300 players and top 1,500 get Essence. Jesus, again, this blows my mind that you get that much Essence for 2,000. So again, if you only got to do half decent, you're going to get crafts back. For that 100 quid. Oh, do you know what? I'm actually really tempted. I've actually not been so tempted to do a team now for a long time. Um, yeah, this is definitely interesting. Love to get anyone's thoughts. If anyone wants to comment or think about, do I go for an Ajax stack? Do I not? Um, let me know in the chat. I'll be intrigued to know your thoughts. I'm just going to leave the chat on the screen for now because I'm actually going to. I don't know why my chat doesn't come through on here. Chat, live chat. I don't know why my message is not coming through on my computer. Wait, it's come through my phone though, so that's why I'm reading it. Chris says, yeah, it's really good getting to leagues early. I know, man, and this is why I'm so tempted, just because, like, could I turn that down? But then I wanted to get my rare stack in, so it leaves me in a really rock and hard place. Like, I've got a Samson stack, but I want to get into. Is it too early for rare? Do I save my money and go rare later in the year? Um, really tough, actually. Don't think I've had this issue before. Um, uh, um, yeah, I'm really indecisive about this. I really don't know. Um, It's the first time I've been that stumped. I did look good, but it depends if you know enough about them, mate. Well, yeah, I don't know massive about them, but then again, I don't know. I don't think anyone, unless you live in Holland, is know much 100% about Eredivisie. In fact, I know what I'm going to do. So I've got a bit of time. Let's go and line up at say a final stack. So let's put the two and two together because I have actually owned players from Final for a Final, Final, however you pronounce it, and I actually quite like them. So again, I've got that Musa card, so I could actually. So let's have a look. Let's go. League competition. Oh, I've stuck here at Daisy. I should go to Jupiler League and just take you on, Chris. What's up, fella? Hi, Kerry. Kerry Harrison? Is it Kerry? Is that how I pronounce it? Sorry, mate, if that's pronounced wrong. What's going on? How you doing? I'm deciding whether I want an Ajax stack or not, so it's pretty tough. I'm all over the shop. Me and Chris have just been deciding where I should go next. Um, but I mean, I was going to look at Feyenoord because I just think it's some really good value at the minute in so rare, really good value. Um, I was betting rare pro league, but I'm not sure. I like them to sell loads of classics. This is my fourth year playing, never done rare. Yeah, see, I've tried to dabble in rare and it hasn't really paid off. But it's because I've done it late in the year, and now I'm thinking I've just been doing it too late. So I feel like I'm maybe needing to do it a bit earlier on. I don't know. Yeah, it's pronounced Kerry. Sorry, mate, Kerry. Yeah, not good to see you. How you doing? Are you playing so rare this week? Have you got any teams lined up? Chris is actually smashing the Pro League. I'm trying to do the Championship. So Kerry, let us know what you doing. What sort of team are you looking at? Are you looking at any teams? Branch just smash it. Yeah, do you know what? He's 60 quid though. That's the only thing that's put me off. I think he's quite overpriced compared to the other squad. But then it's kind of that way up, isn't it? Of like, like, will he actually pay that back more over time? So I do actually get that. Um, but Kerry, are you doing anything this week? Is there anything going on in your team? So you got anything going on? Um, I'm currently shopping, window shopping. Haven't bought any goods yet. Yeah, got a few teams out. Oh yeah, what leagues you going for? You got any specific leagues or just classic or? Because I've got a few classic. I'll show you mine in a minute. Classic. It's probably my strongest point in it, just because I went quite strong last year. I think last year's my first heavy year in So Rare. I've been playing for a few years now. One championship. You've got one in championship. Who's your championship team? Have you got a mixed? Or what's your username? Let me check it out. I want to know who's in your championship team, and then we can compare. Because I've got championship team, and I want to know who you've got. I'm intrigued to find out. Should I be buying Robin van Persie's four All Star and friends with me? Yeah, Jesus man, that's good. I've got four All Star. I don't really play under 23. I probably should now, so I could, but I just play All Star. But the problem is, I've been. I'm actually going to try it this weekend. Instead of having an under 23 line, I've been playing subs. So got a load to do when lineups come out in the OG arena. Yeah, mate, honestly, arena's going to be absolutely flying, especially when Premier League comes back. Because I've like if I look at my Premier League cards, right? This is where it goes mad for me when it comes back. I went pretty heavy on Premier League last year, and I'm stacked. Minus bog standard, mate. Have you gone any particular teams, or have you just gone a mixture of teams? I've already got mine. I'm going Southampton. Yeah, mate. I don't blame about prices, but I've gone Southampton. I'm a Southampton fan, so I've gone Southampton. But look at my Premier League stacks. Like, actually, Max Elaine, he's just signed for someone, hasn't he? Is he signed for Burnley? What's his price? £1.82, but I think he's got up. He might sign for Burnley. I went price on there. Yeah, I don't blame him. I'm Bree man, 84. Yeah, let's go and have a look then. Come on, mate. Let's go and see what you're all about. Add new tab to the right. Get off. Every time I've done that, duplicate tab. Let's have a look. Yeah, I might. Honestly, I think you've got to wait for price to drop now. I think they're actually quite pricey. I I don't know if I see the value in the boost at the moment, but I'm so addicted. I just get sucked in every year. What's your name? So Bree man 84. Oh, you're not fit. You're not a player from Netherlands. Bree man 84. There you are. Cardiff defensive stack. Oh, that is brave. I had Maurice Newber last year. He's actually an alright scorer, to be fair, mate. Let's go. I'm only interested in your championship boys right now. But I had that last year. I'll have a look at the rest of this. Yeah. Okay, so you've gone Elijah Just. Have you got? It's not bad. You've just basically gone. Who's that QPR? By the way, how bad is that QPR? That QPR sign is absolutely horrendous. How on earth does that look like a Q? And also, on the cards, it's really bugging me why they did two letters. Why on earth would you not just do QPR? I don't get it. I really don't get that. So strange. But okay, so you've gone quite a cheap side. But do you know what? It's not actually a bad thing. Chuck it in, you never know. Like you've only got to get like I reckon quite a few people have done this year, and gone that way, like down that sort of route. Like they've gone down that route of cheap and then chuck it in and then just try and get some essence. I know Harry did that last week. Harry Trades did a lot of that last week. And I looked at him and thought, do you know what? That's genius. That's actually genius. Got a few. Have you gone for it? Oh, this is your contender stack as well. So you've actually gone down this kind of mixture of street. I quite like it to be fair. Good scorers. Actually good value as well, really. Think about it. Like you've actually not really overpaid. Kemper was good, was he? I don't know much about him, to be honest. Who did he play for? Knack Brader. Okay. QPR legend. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully he finishes like ninth, or he can finish in the top eight if we finish second. That's for sure. Um, got some nice outstat. Good. God, most out of £4. That that must you must be making money on that now, surely. How is he only £5? He's literally going to tear it up in the um, Turkish league, but I suppose you can't play him in many competitions, can you? Oh, I can do him in contender. Oh wow, £5 for that card in contender. That is mad. Getting that Hassim Hassan in, good shout. 19 days ago, just signed for Celtic. Very good pull. Love that. For so you made some good signings. Any had MC? Oh my, yeah, mate. Honestly, market credits. I actually still have a competition running, guys. If you go over to my beginner guide video, I still have a competition running for 20 quid market credits. So go and get yourself in that competition because I'm actually still running it. I haven't actually. I was going to do it in a video later this weekend. So make sure you get onto that ASAP. Don't miss out on it because I think I've only got about 5 to 10 people signed up for the competition at the moment. So make sure you get on that. And yeah, definitely get into that. Nice squad though. I like it. Little Seattle stat there. And that's done my head in this season. Just so you're aware, I'll show you my lineups for this week. So I've gone heavy. I don't know why it's showing this one, but this is one of my stacks. I'll show you most one. So my main one at the minute is this Southampton one. How do you boys think I'll do with that one? I'm intrigued to know what your thoughts are. I quite like it. I think Lewis Dobbins going to be playing the 10. Ryan Manning, the assist galore. That's why I'm a captain. Leo Shenza, James Bury, and Daniel Pretzer. Um, I know we're away, but um, yeah, I quite like the idea of that team. I think it's going to do quite well. How long have I been playing? I've been playing this for about 4 years now, but I've started doing YouTube, Kerry, for about since the start of last year. I'm not a massive channel, but I love doing it and I've really enjoyed it. This is actually my first live, so I'm actually really enjoying it. And I like doing these videos. I've started doing a season link for Premier League. So if you guys look in Premier League, Chris, I know you were talking about Premier League. I'm doing a series on every single team where I judge who's good to buy and who's not good to buy. And I go into in-depth analysis, so you may want to check them out as well. That might help you guys out actually to improve them. Saints should be strong this year. Yeah, do you know what? I'm really hoping so. I'm hoping we're good this year. I'm actually quite surprised at how many players we've kept because of old Spygate that happened at the end of last year. Um, but yeah, I'm excited. I know we're on -4, but everyone's going to doubt us. Everyone's going to hate us. I think we're the team to watch, to be really honest. I really under Tonda Eckert last year, we had a points per game average of 2.7. Like, I think we only lost and drew like 3 times in 20 games at one point. It's ridiculous. Like, if we can continue that, we're going to be so good. Yeah, Chris, we're going to be one of the stronger teams. I think if we don't finish around the top two, I'll be shocked. I do think we might miss out because of the -4, but I think we'll be third or fourth minimum this year, especially with Tom Echo in charge. I really like him. I think he's a top manager. And actually, Spygate done us a favour because I think he would have been vying for a top club position, but actually because he isn't getting that top club, um, he isn't getting the top club. He actually is going to stay with us for a while. He owes us, and therefore we're going to reap the rewards of a really good manager. So I'm really excited. I'm buzzing to be brutally honest. I can't believe it. I'm very excited. So here's my classic. Again, I've gone pretty sound and heavy, but again, this is where I dipped into rare last year. And so for me, I've gone two ways about this. Are you doing leaderboards over streaks? Yes, Chris, I am, only because I don't really enjoy streaks. And actually, I think Nepenthez has nailed it. If you do watch Nepenthez, he's bought every limited card. I think Nep has nailed it in the sense of you need to have quite a lot of teams in one division to really nail hot streaks because you could do it once every weekend. So if I had my sound stack and just did it once every weekend, that means it takes me 5 weeks just to potentially get to the top one. Whereas if you've got multiple teams, you can keep going every weekend and you can actually make probably good value out of it. But right now, for me, I just think leaderboards. I much prefer leaderboards. It gives me that fancy football feeling. I'm taking everyone else. I know if I win, it's exciting. I want that excitement of like, oh my god, I'm first, or I'm second, or I'm third, and fourth. I'm going to win lots of money. Like that gives me a bit more of a bit of grit between my teeth. Um, yeah, for me, that's the only reason, Chris, I'm doing leaderboards over streaks. I don't think that's going to be a long-term solution for me. I think it's going to be a short-term solution. In the sense of it's not that I don't want to do streaks. It's a case of I just think you need you need way more cash to put in and go big time into a lot of teams in that division. And I agree, Chris. I'm so intrigued to see how it plays out. I actually think it's good. I want to know how much he spent overall. So I need to watch his videos. So I need to work out how much he spent overall and how much he's already getting back. Because A, it's great, but it's blooming good, easy content to make as well. Like he's actually so clever in that sense because he can chuck out a video each week on the streets. He can go live when streets go live. He can do all those different things, and I think that's a massive win for him. And I think he's absolutely nailed it. Like I really do. Let's have a look at La Liga. La Liga. The problem is with La Liga, I think you need to have a rounded. No, I'm not going to look at that. Can't be asked. Not going to work out for me. Um, I don't know. This Ajax stack is really, really tempting. I'm gonna go right. I tell you what, it's gonna help me. I'm gonna go through all the leagues and see who's on the leaderboards. Why does it keep going game week 6? Really annoying. Uh, I'm gonna go to each game week. So I'm gonna go to Eredivisie and I'm gonna look at how many's in there. So there's 2,300 in Eredivisie. Now, that is not bad, is it? Like, if you get a half decent Ajax stack, you could easily make 4 to 6 thousand. Do you know what I mean? Easily. Let's go League of Portugal because that's one I was also intrigued about doing. So it's only 1,900 in, but then it's it's harder to get the rewards because there is. But then actually, is it though? No, 1,250th. So this is where you've got to be really careful because the rewards change based on who's playing what. What Eredivisie? Eredivisie. One was saying he spent something like 30k though, a massive. Jeez, 30k. Oh. So that means we have to hit the top hot streak 10 times. But then I suppose you've got that gallery value as well for the rest of your life. Like it's an interesting one. It's definitely an interesting one. And I'll be interested to see if that has any impact. Um, so there's 2,300 here, but you get paid to one. See, oh, I don't know, it evens itself out a little bit. I do like Eredivisie. I did it. The trouble is, I did Eredivisie last year. And also, if I do Jupiler League, it means I've got to take you on, Chris. And I'm not sure about that. Had him on earlier, and he has 250k in essence. Oh my gosh, that is mental. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. I'd probably get bored of crafting. I'd love to have that essence, but I'd be get bored of crafting. 2,000, I say 2,100, but you get paid to 1,000. Oh, Chris, you know what? I might be coming after you here. Hang on, how much did I say? Right. You know what? Sorry. Let's work it out. So, let's roughly work it out. By the way, I put this in my stat, by the way. I put James Bree in there. It's going to cost me 117 quid for rare. Plus the goalkeeper, another 30. So it's 140 quid for rare. That's why I was so tempted to play rare. Because 140 quid for rare is actually quite good. Let me just double check. I'm really indecisive now. I'm so bad at this. I do this all the time. 600 players though. So I'm going to have a half decent week to make sure I get 2,000 essence. Got a bounce. What's your username so rare for me to follow you? Chris390 so rare. And Kerry, subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm gonna do more lives and stuff. And I have Twitter as well. So get on that, man. Great to have you in the stream. But yeah, definitely get on the stream more. I'll do more streams and hopefully you can bounce in some more. But subscribe and then you can see all the videos and stuff and get some notifications. Make sure you follow me on Twitter as well because I'm always doing Twitter. Uh, you're making me look at Pro League more now. Honestly, I think I actually can't believe how little, like, there's just so many. Jupiler Pro League, what are we looking at rare? 631 players in rare. Do you know what? The more I look at it, the more I actually am getting put off with rare, you know? I just thought I was actually put off on with rare. But actually, I'm actually put off because of the poor rewards. Oh, this is so difficult. They played one game. Ajax, PSV, I know is expensive. It's so expensive. FC20. Is that Wout Weghorst team? Yeah, I saw that. Boban Roy's absolute baller, by the way. Crafted him last year, and it's been one of the best crafts I've ever crafted. It's been so good for me. Uh, is he in fact 100 star? Yeah, Lars Unestål. No, I'm not. I wouldn't. I wouldn't go down that route. They're not. I'm not bothered by them. So Dupla has 600. Actually, no. Hang on. How many does it have in the Dupla? So we have 2,100, and in the Eredivisie we have 2, 3. So we've now got to work out what's the best value for money. So we worked out that if we went to Stegen, did I add to Stegen in there? Yeah, I did, didn't I? So that's 4 players. And I had to pick another player, didn't I? So let's go Ajax. Hang on, let's go Ajax. Well done. Good luck for the weekend. Cheers, cheers, Kerry. Thanks for joining. Um, so if I went for one more, would anyone have anyone in here? There's quite a few in here now. Thanks for watching. Anyone got any opinions on Ajax? Would you go Brandt? Would you go Gluck? I know Kerry said about Brandt. Gluck? Would you go Bergwijn? Bergat? I don't know how you say his name. Nice name though. Camp Classic was free Essence this game week as well, which was nice to see. Yeah, man, it's just crazy. Tolu Oricadu, I've already gone for. Who would be my other player? It's probably going to be Gluck or Bergwijn, or it's going to be between these three. Isn't it? Chamrik, we've got Tolu. Tolu's going to score goals surely in this league. I think he'll absolutely annihilate this league. Is it cheap on instant buy? Oh, they got boosted. What's that mean? Instant buy, credit, 10 left, win a ticket, 20% to open a special card. I don't really care about special cards. Last year I was like, oh my god, special card. But this year I'm like, no. Um, I don't know, you know. But let's just say roughly it's going to be about 130 quid in it for that stack. Right, now let's go back to. We actually never did it, by the way. We stuck with this final 17. Right, let's go to. Why has it done that? By the way, does anyone? There are no auctions over the weekend on Teams Plan. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I pressed on auctions, to be really honest with you. What? Who can I go for now? Who should I look at? Final. Got leaving. That Marcos Leonardo is a good goal scorer. Oh, has he, Kerry? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I actually wasn't even really thinking about him, but he played for Benfica, so that might be interesting to. With Gott's leaving, goals got to come from somewhere, ain't they? Yeah, that's interesting to be fair, Kerry. Cheers for that. Ajax. Who have I just done? I've done Ajax. I was going to do Feyenoord. Stick to Limited for now. I thought, actually, hang on. I see him down as £29. What? None of these playing or something? Like he played last year. No, he's not playing. Okay. What? Where have all the squad gone? Sam Steens, he playing? No. They completely changed their squad then. Jeremy Rice and Just playing. £49. Hang on, wow. Let's have a look at this. Oh, never mind. As soon as you find the players that actually are playing, they are pricey. Right, back to limited. 74. This geezer seems like the one. Um, I actually saw something about him as well. He's meant to be there, like new potential with Van Hoot. Will be a great combination. It's the other side staying in the field. This is uncommon games. Oh, so he might be moving on. Tagali, is he going to start? Not necessarily. Interesting. I'm just buying out. Yeah, manager sales. I know, Chris. Um, let's have a look then. So we've got. Well, we know roughly. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open an Excel document so I know what I'm actually. Because otherwise, I'm just going to keep writing things down, blooming writing, and then never knowing where I'll get with anything. So let's just go from here. Uh, Ajax was about 130 to 150. Right. Let's go. Let's look at the team and go for a team we think is going to be unreal. So the goalkeeper again. Let me just type in. Come back at this. Come back at this. So we know. Should have probably written down the prices as well. Really. Oh, don't tell me there's no goalkeeper version. Oh yeah, £7. £7. Okay. Again, I'll try and look one with good percentage bonus. Always try and look for good percentage bonus. Uh, so four, four, five. It's not really that much though, is there? Five is not bad for 20 odd pound, but it's just gonna be hard to get it up to the levels I need to get it up to. But okay, let's just even 3% of £7. So let's say £7. So let's start again. So let's say £8 for him plus. And we'll go back to these guys. So I want a midfielder that starts. Hang on, ignore that. Who's in that? Oh, that's no, oh, it's that. Hang on. So midfield, I want Charles Van Hoot. I think is he on it? £26. Is that it? I thought you were more. Charles Van Hoot, £26. Or I've got who are my other two midfielders? Who I think are pricey, Van Valente or Zakil. So Valente or Zakil are going to be pricey. I know that. 1774. So let's say 26. Oh, actually, do you know what? Van Hoop's not a bad shout either. 'Cause he's still part of the decent squad. £26.49. I wouldn't go for those two at 70 quid. I just don't. You've got to make a lot of money back then. So 20, well, 20 plus 27. So that's two. Then defender, I'll be looking at probably Javaro Reed from what I hear is actually very good. Actually, any of them I think are good. Let's have a look. So defender, um, we've got. What's an Arby? Didn't they say he's going to start? Oh, he's 60%. I reckon Montanari will start, but just 17. He seems like the main starter for them at 35. Is Marmol going to start as well? Yeah. So I want a fullback, it's going to cost me 35. I want a centre half, it's going to cost me 17, 18. And they've got some good backup centre halves, so they could change the centre halves. I'd probably go Javara Reed just so I know exactly what I'm getting from him. I remember him playing last year as well. Yeah, I remember him having some good games last year. What about Miko Marmol? Where's he come from? So I don't think he was there last year. Where was he playing? Oh, he's got some good scores. Ibar. Well, he has got some good scores. Oh, maybe we go Marmol. Okay, so let's say 35. So plus 35. So we just doubled our thing on three players. And then we need a forward and a second player. Now, looking at their forward line, Ayada, Haji Musa, and Diarra. Still think Bayern will. See, it sounds like Bayern would have got a few players moving on. So that makes me a bit nervous. Now I wouldn't go down that route. I'm still sticking to that Ajax got stack at the minute. Leonardo, 32 quid. Decent to be fair. He in that one? 26. Even better. Flipping out. That's good. Do you think I'm looking towards an Ajax stack, you know? Right. Next thing I'm going to do is Jupiler Pro League. So, Chris, I'm going to take you on and see what if there's any value in it. Right. Just before I keep getting really interested, I need to work out how much time I've got for the lineups needs for me because I don't want to get caught out. So game week 5, I've got 45 minutes and an hour and a half. So I've got 45 minutes. I've got till 5:30 basically to make my decision. I'm going to go for that Eredivisie stat, and then I've got an hour and 29 I want to go. So let's go back up here. Ajax we're not going for. We're going Jupiler Pro League now. You're heavy Club Bruges, so I don't want to take you on. I want to take you on with Genk, I think. Let's have a look at Genk, shall we? Decent side. Chris, is there a team you'd actually recommend other than Club Bruges if you were to pick a second team? I was actually going to look at the odds for Jupiler League. Change market, accept project, winner. So the favourite to win the league. Oh, can I have outright winner? Oh, there you go. So Club Brugge favourite, then Union St. Gilloise, and then Genk. I'm just letting out third. So it's Genk, Union St. Gilloise, however you pronounce it. And then, okay, so we'll go Genk to start with, because I think Genk's a good team. Goalkeeper, Luca Brugmans, I believe that is. Right, come away from Netherlands for a sec. That's Jupiler Pro League. It'd be nice if I get both leagues going at some point. Let's go Genk, because I quite like Genk. So, Luca's going to play in goal, so 40 quid for him. So, who is the most expensive player in the Genk team? 36, 43, 28. Is there any player that, like, Christ, they're actually quite cheap, aren't they? Some things like that always help. 48. So, he is actually the most expensive player. So, you're looking at 62 quid, even though he's got an ankle injury. He must be absolutely sensational. Um, yeah, I'd probably go this guy. Does score well, actually, doesn't he? What are they saying about Effenberg? Midfield is nailed, so it will be that. Ito, I like Ito. So the let's look at Luca. What's his name? Does he come up early doors? No, of course he doesn't. If I put GK in sale, no, I'm gonna have to find his name. Stop being lazy. Brugman, Bruges. Seems like UGH. Come on now. Oh, what? He definitely came up. Luca Brug. Why is he not coming up? Huh? Have I spelled Luca right? No, that's why you Wally. No, come on. Because not many people spelled Luca. It's £8.86. So he would be 8 quid. Let's see if we can find one with good 5. No, there ain't that many good ones. 2%, 9. So let's say 10 for him. So restart this. 10 plus. Let's go back to here. So who do I want in my defence? That's my question. Defence. Uh, Eloard, he was fitting a start. Kayembe. I used him before actually, Joris Kayembe. I think I crafted him 2 years ago. He was quite good actually, Kayembe. He's all right. 10 quid. He's 22, so he gets some scores. I would definitely go him 23. So go plus 23. So that's already our midfield and our goalkeeping defence with. So we then go midfield. Now I'm assuming you'd have to go really and truly, definitely Ehrenberg. In fact, actually, that's the other point. I keep forgetting to do this. Who's there? Do you know set pieces? He's quite in it. Ehrenberg got a hat trick last week. Got 3 goals. Uh, team profiles. Aim. So on So Inside, you can kind of work out who's going to take set pieces. So Ehrenberg transferred in as well. Outgoing players. Oh, Kariembe's going to leave. He's gonna go. Oh, he's gone. That's why he's expensive. Oh, he's like to leave. Ehrenberg and Haymans. So I really like Ito. Is he on here? In fact, I'm going to position him forward as well because I like. Is Ito on here? See, he's on instant buy. £43. He's a good player though. He's so good. So that's annoying. He's only on instant buy. I'd have to do it. So I'd have to go. Actually, do I have any market credits left? I don't know if I do. If I went to buy now, how much would it cost me? I don't have any discount. Thought I had some left. 43 though, so okay, that's fine. We're 43. Oh, didn't mean to go that far back. Crap. Oh, gang. Oliver, nice to see you, my man. Have you seen how incredibly consistent Manuel Locatelli? I haven't, Oliver, but I'll have a look in a sec. I'm just trying to build a gank stack or trying to work out what stack I'm going to build for the weekend. And currently, Ajax are the winning squad. So, yeah, I'm excited to be brutally honest with you. Genk. No, I want the team Genk. Right. And I want in season, please. In season limited. Right. So I'll be looking at 40. Who's their striker? Rafi Durasimi. Oh, wow. Heyman's is quite good. So let's see how much this geezer up front is. £29. So I'm looking at plus 29. And then Heyman sounds like so plus another 29. Is it Heyman's or Heyman? Dan is Dan Heyman's. And then Ehrenberg, so it'll be another plus 36. So I'll be looking around 130. So again, Genk, 130. That's not Ajax. Right, Ajax is good. I think Ajax is the best one I've come across yet. Right, Genk done. Right, the next team I want to have a look at is sticking with the Pro League. I want to have a look at Union Saint Gilloise. Oh, right. Sorry, I had to pop out to the shop. Oh man, I was actually speaking to you. I've just actually started putting together some Jupiler League squads whilst you're out. And dude, honestly, there's so much value in Genk. Genk and Ajax. I'm telling you, nothing matches Ajax. Oh, sorry, Oliver. Let me have a look at Oliver did actually ask me to look at that. Apologies. Locatelli. Manuel Locatelli. Who's he playing for these days? He's still playing for Juventus. Yeah, do you know what? That ain't a bad shout to be fair, Oliver. If you're playing, the only problem with Locatelli, and this, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think Serie A is only in contender this year. Yeah, oh, champion contender and all star. Which I find it really insulting that they don't have their own division. Um, Italy, it's always been one of the main leagues. It's actually such a shame. I mean, I do get why Sorare have done it. 'Cause, like Jupiler and the Eredivisie are really upcoming leagues, so I do get it. But honestly, I really, really like where it's going. Right, so Union Saint Gilloise is the other team I want to go for. Union Saint. Guys, if you are in my thing, make sure you subscribe to my channel so I'm going to do some more lives. The other thing I was going to say to you is make sure you check out my beginning video because there's currently a competition going for market credit. So make sure you go and have a look at that. What the instructions are, you need to comment Chris390 and your Sorare username. And then I'm going to give that over actually today, tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a video on that. I'll do a short video, I think, for the winner of that. Right. Okay, who have we got? So we've got. Better check on what had any messages to say I'm in trouble. Not done ironing or shopping or something random from the missus. You know how it is. If you're young on here, just don't get married. Yes, looking for food. Cheers, my man. Really appreciate that. What's your name? Is it, I don't really call you looking for food. Oh, I can do. But cheers. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Look, Oliver, and looking for food. Are you doing anything sweet? Anything particular you've got running for this game week? I've got Southampton stack as my main stack, but I'm currently I'm in an R in whether to do another stack. And maybe another two stacks. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check my finances, see how much I can afford. But I'm very, very excited for what's to come this kind of week. I might just do one, and at the moment it's looking like an Ajax squad, just to give Chris a bit of a break before I smash him in the Pro League. Right. So we've got Coffee in goal. Is he actually going to start? I don't want to. I don't want to look because what I actually should be doing is go on match odds because you want to make sure you're getting the team that's going to be playing this week. Uh, what day are we on? 14th. We've got. If we go to Eredivisie, we've got. Is it Eredivisie? No, I'm on Jupiler League. What are you talking about, Chris? Um, drink. My God, how hot is it today? By the way, it's absolutely roasting. It's so hot. Um, and I'm going to finish this stream in a minute because I've got family coming home. So we'll do this quickly. So Vic Chambet. Oh, this is no. I don't know. I'm going to do it. Not really. I haven't put any money in, but thinking about doing some cheap La Liga or La Liga Two team. I won't do La Liga Two, so I just don't think there's much point in that. I don't think there are many competitions this year. La Liga is worth it, Oliver. Um, I'd probably avoid it. Do you know what? I'm going to go Ajax. I'm going to build an Ajax team. Right. So Stegen, he's going to be the first signing. And I need you. Dan. All right, Dan. Millwall Rare. Love that, my guy. I mean, I'm a bit offended because I'm a Southampton fan, so I hope you don't get promoted this year. Or if you do get promoted, it's with us. Uh, and Reggie Curtin come back from holiday. Ah, nice. I love that. Using the Croatian holiday teams. Love that. Right. I am going to. Oh my God, 8%. I missed that. That's even cheaper than the one I found earlier. 16. It's 8%. Is that the highest one? Right, I'm going to buy that. So, to Stegen. Right, forget Genk. I'm not doing Genk. You're lucky. So I've got to Stegen at what's he going to cost me? He's going to cost me. I'm going to buy it. Or someone else mix it. 8%. I'll use that. Right. Oh, now I need to use my wallet. Don't want to do that in live. Hang on, be right back. I'll just pause the stream so I can log in. Be right back. Right, I need to actually shut it down. Do 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 do. And I need you. Might actually need to pause his stream. Um, can still see you on live. Yeah, I just realised. I'm gonna have to just do some changes. Um, yeah, I might just stop streaming. Oh, I don't really want to stop streaming. Can I pause my stream? It's my first stream, so it's really shame. So we're doing some good stuff. I might just make it after, and I'll make a little video on it. When you guys, I'm done. That's such a shame. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll show you the team I'm gonna buy. I'll put the team together. I'm gonna buy quickly for it. So I'm gonna do. Forget that. So I'm gonna choose the Stegen in goal. So I'm gonna put, and he's gonna cost me around 16, 15, 16. So I'll put 15. My defender is gonna be. That's annoying. Um, I need to work that out for the next stream, don't I, guys? It was starting to be problem though. Met some Belgian lads went out in London this weekend. Mate, you're going to be absolutely stacked by the end of this weekend. So I've got Belgium. So I want to go. Oh God, what are you doing, Chris? Get Ajax. Oh, Ajax. What? I was going to put some units in there. So I'm going to go defensively. I think we all agreed on Chao Enrique. Did we agree on Chao Enrique? Defender. Who am I going defender, guys? Quickly shout them out in the chat. Who do you think I should go for as defender? Um, Daily Blind. He's a bit older. I don't go in. I really like the idea of Chan Enrique. He's signed for them. Yeah, do you know what? Let's go Chan Enrique. And that's £24. Yeah, let's just do it. £24.79. So Chan Enrique, 25. Chow Enrique. That's me 25. And then I've got position midfield. Follow your heart. Cheers, Dan. I know what you mean, but it's just I want to make sure I get it right. Now, Regier, I think I was the one I was going to start with. So he signed for he was with Ajax last year, and he seems to be starting again. I know he's 60%, but I really liked him, so I'm going to go Regier. Um, so I'm going to go Regier as my midfielder. Oh, I've got that. I don't need that. Actually, I can shut it down now. So I'm going to go Regier, and he was £17. So £17. And then we've got our two last players we're going to go with. So our forward we were going to go with is going to be, I'm going to go Tulu, so 31.90. Tolu Arocordaire, is it? Have I spelled that wrong? Oh, I just butchered his name. Arocordaire. Arocordaire. It's not, I wasn't too far off. And he's 30, around 32, I think. So 32. And then I think I can go with, or if I go Leonardo, it's like, I know he's not going to start. And I know what he was saying, uh, Kerry, but I don't really know if I want to go with someone I'm not sure is going to start. I'm going to go Tulu, and then I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to go my art and go Oscar Gluck as my other. I like Oscar Gluck. You know he's got, he's just a bit of an average scorer. Whereas Brandt, I bet, is a better average score without his AA, yeah. Oh, tough one. Um, this is why you've got to make so many decisions. It's so difficult. Um, Oscar Gluck. There you go, sorted. Gluck. And he is 34. So that is going to be my stack for this weekend. So I am going to have to look at getting back 40, 57, 89, £122. Do you think that's doable over the season? I personally think that is doable. I think that's actually very reasonable. I think £122 for the whole season is definitely you can get that back. I, I want to know your thoughts. Let me know, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Those of you being here all the time. Um, I'll definitely do another live stream. Um, and there'll be more videos coming out this week. There's another video coming out of my Premier League stat tonight. Apologies, I'm sweating. It's absolutely melting in my flat at the minute. But yeah, please like, subscribe my channel. And I look forward to seeing you guys on my next live. Cheers, guys. And thanks for joining.